news and sports station. This is 99.3 Nigeria Info. We've heard you on Twitter, on social media. We will be doing confessions from 9 o'clock. If you have any lineup, get them ready. We'll hear you out. But in the meantime, it's time now for the Talk Career Radio Show. And we have Nimi Oruye in the studio. And we also have a guest this beautiful Friday morning. Nimi, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tolu.
There's something.
Good morning, Tolu.
All right. Yes, I can hear you now. How are you this morning?
I'm very well.
It's not raining, Abi.
No.
You know this studio is isolated, so a lot of times people will come in and say, "Oh my God, the rain." So we're like, "What? What rain?" So it's at least a nice day so far.
It is, so
all right. So it's nice to see you this morning. You brought a guest with you. Let's do some introductions.
Well, this is from Wave Academy. They be frequently on our program. Your name is
Chito Ume.
So Chito Ume from Wave Academy is with us, and we said we were going to have a sort of a continuation of the conversation we
From
started last week.
yes.
So let's just refresh.
Yeah.
Why do I
the
feel
memory
that
of
Nimi
those.
didn't know how to pronounce her name?
Must you call him out? Must you call him out? If you felt like it, could you have kept it
I
to
just have to say
yourself?
it.
Don't mind.
I'll come back to you.
Thank you, please.
Yeah. So last week we asked, why do you work? Trying to understand, trying to get people's perspectives on why or what work meant to them. You wake up every morning and you go somewhere hoping to receive a salary at the end of the day. But why do you do that? Is it just because you want to have money? Because you want to have enough to provide food, shelter, clothing for yourself, which are the basic needs, or is there more to it? Is there something more intrinsic about what's motivating you to work?
So what motivates you to work?
I think it's just, if you really dip down and break everything apart, it's really just the most basic thing, to have a source of livelihood, to be able to sustain yourself. So yeah, that's really the motivation. Okay. And then obviously in trying to sustain yourself, you find what you love doing, that you can, whilst doing it, you're happy, as well as getting the means to keep going and survive, get food, get clothing, and all those basic needs.
Yeah,
so yeah,
because people work for what? 40 years of their life, 30, 40 years of their life, hoping to enjoy themselves when they're retired. But now the question is, why can't you begin to enjoy now? Why can't you find work that is enjoyment now for you?
I think
Start it again.
I think most times when people say they want to, enjoy for retirement, I don't think the enjoyment is in terms of work. It's just
in terms of what you've made.
Yeah,
So
just
now you can just
relaxation
relax
and
and spend
enjoy.
money.
Yeah, spend money, enjoy
Exactly.
life. But you can't spend money and enjoy life when you have a lot of responsibilities, children, school fees and things like that.
I'm
That's why you
thinking,
need to put everything in order before you retire.
yeah, I'm thinking now that, we've talked about musicians, we've talked about people who play sports, yeah? Are they not enjoying themselves doing what they're doing and making money? They're not waiting to retire to do that.
I think we need to take a quick time out. We'll come back and pick up that thread, because I think it's unfair using them. I think it's a little unfair using sportsmen and women for this
At the end of the day,
example.
it's a
Or
livelihood.
people in the entertainment
At the end of the
industry.
day, it's a
It's just-
livelihood.
You out of the millions and billions of other jobs.
But
I think it's very unfair.
But I don't think you need to
Okay.
even get to that level for you to enjoy life. Are you not enjoying life?
Exactly.
So are you a
you not
sports
enjoying-
I'm
person?
in entertainment. Let's take a quick time out. We'll be right back and we'll pick up the thread of this conversation. Stay with us. Conversations are on why do you work? We started this conversation last week, and it was really quite interesting hearing from people out there as to what propels them to work, what propels them to get up each and every day, to go to a job. Sometimes a job you like, a job you love, sometimes a job you downright hate, but you're managing it. And I spoke about the fact that I want a roof over my head, I want food on my table, I want clothes that I like. I also want to be able to afford vacations and to buy things that I want without denying myself necessarily having to choose between food and that bag. I don't like making those kind of decisions, so I work so that I don't have to. But we still have a running disagreement between myself and Nimi. So Nimi, back to your point before we took that break.
Yeah, okay, so you're questioning why I chose to use entertainment and
Yes.
football. Okay, I can use myself, for example. Yeah, I was working, you understand, then I chose to chase my career instead. And what I'm doing now, on a daily basis, I just enjoy it. Yeah, money comes, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So basically we've always advised that look for something you love, and you'll not have to work again.
So what you're saying is that for you, passion came first,
Yes,
not the money.
not the money.
But money can make people passionate.
Before you got to the passionate thing, you were working and doing
Now
something.
let me explain
yeah.
something. I never made a career move based on money.
Okay.
Every move I made was based on what I wanted to do. I wanted to do human resources, and I kept looking for the right place or the right role in human resources. So when I got that, I stayed there for 5 years before I now started doing my own thing. And I mean, it moved onto something still stemming from human resources to what it is now.
All the things I could do.
Okay.
So basically, all was important to me was what I was doing, not what I was getting.
But money is important to some people, and
Some people.
okay, money is important to me. Money is important to me.
What is important to me? But what we're saying is, look for something you love to do, and then get someone to pay you for doing it.
But sometimes it's not as simple as that, and
It's
I
not,
think
but-
I think it's
sometimes before you even find the thing you
Yeah.
love to do, it takes a while. So you're just
Yes.
not going to do
Definitely,
anything
it
while
took me
waiting.
5 years to get into human resources.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Exactly.
But the thing is, I didn't stop looking for it.
Yeah.
You understand? So the whole thing is not stopping like, oh, you're making
Yeah.
money now. You understand? What happens later? Because you can be making money and then your blood pressure is going high because you just don't like the job. You understand?
I once did a job that I hated with all my being.
But why? What was your
But
reason?
I needed
money.
the experience for the job to get
So
to
not
the
the money.
next
You
level.
see that? You see
Because
the
It
money
was
not
the
drive.
money, obviously the money, but I also needed, I needed to get into a profession, like have professional work.
Was the money good
experience.
enough?
It was just there. It was just barely okay.
But it has now enabled you to do something else and make
Exactly,
more money. And I think
exactly,
that's
yeah.
where it is for me. Because a lot of us need to realize that you will start out in many positions that you are tolerating, many positions you hate,
Yeah.
and many positions you even, if you're lucky, you love or you like to get to a better place. But sometimes people like Mimi or other people make it seem like if you start from jump and you're not doing what you love to do and somebody's paying you, that you've derailed and you're
Yeah.
off the rails.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
no.
now, this is why I say so. Yeah, I mean I've come across so many people 10 years after they've made a lot of money. Yeah, they keep complaining they're not enjoying what they're doing. You understand? They're going to work every day. It's like they wish they didn't need to, but because of the money that they're making from there, they don't want to stop it. They don't want to try and do something different. You understand now? So now the question is, if there's something more intrinsic that was motivating you. Hello.
Mimi, sorry, there's work in progress, sorry.
So if there was something more than the money that was motivating you, you understand? But for me, it's about making an impact. Also, not just about the money you're making, you're getting back, because money can motivate you for only so long. You know, at a point, it no longer becomes necessary. You know, no longer motivates you as it used to at the beginning, because you have the money now. Okay, what next?
You never just asked
I understand.
No.
What I'm saying, asking this one. What was this?
What I'm saying is that you're making the money now, yeah, but there's still that thing biting inside of you that you know you're not doing something
to
right.
make more money.
To make more money.
The money motivates
The
you to
Bible
go to
tells
work.
you that money answers all
You know,
things.
this is why we said last week that it seems that most Nigerians are still at the level of food, clothes, and shelter.
Because those are
You know,
priorities
so-
for
and
us.
I say that that's a problem for Nigeria, because how do we even advance in this situation where we're still looking for ourselves?
That's what the system has given us.
But that's exactly you can't necessarily
Now, this
so
is
much
the
blame
thing.
Nigerians for that.
Remember, no, I'm not saying I blame Nigerians, because at the end of the day, we always talk about being the CEO of your career. You know, taking control of things, not letting somebody else determine your future. Basically, you understand? It's within your control. You can do something differently. Why not?
If you want to join the conversation, why do you work? What is it that motivates you to work? Whether a job that you love, a job that you just like, or a job you're barely tolerating just to make the ends meet, as they say. You can join the conversation now, 01277-0993, 01277-1993, 01277-2993. 3993?
I'm not sure of the 0993. It's not working.
01277-3993 and toll free 08 0808000L Nigeria info. You can also, if you're having difficulties getting through to us, please reach out to us on social media as well and join the conversation there. Let's see who we have here. Hello and good morning to you. Hello.
Good morning.
Radio silence. All right. Please, if your number ends in 2359, please hang up and try any other one of our numbers to join the conversation. Hello, good morning.
Good.
All right, good morning to you. Oh, Rise to Wisdom. I think that was Tuesday.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, apologies. But I do remember we were speaking, I can't remember what the conversation was, but he picked up the thread of the conversation this past Tuesday, where people will tell you that if you don't build your dreams, someone else will pay you to build
build
their
theirs.
own.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of bollocks. It's a bunch of rubbish. Stop it.
Okay, now
What's his name? Tim Cook is an employee. Cut it out. Tim Cook is building Apple's dream. He's building someone's dream.
No,
Cut
now
it
let
out.
me explain to you. We're not saying that your dream can be within somebody's organization. You know, so you can make your impact within that organization.
But that's the thing. A lot of people
So
don't
it's not-
explain it that way. They make it
No.
seem like if you are not your own organization,
Not everybody.
you're then
You see, the truth is that not everybody can be a CEO.
no.
You understand? There's still those people who will make their impact in society or in whatever it is they're doing in their career within another person's organization. You understand? I was going to put Wave Academy on the spot. Yeah, when you train people to soft skills to get
Yeah.
employment and stuff like that. You know. So now the question is, what orientation do you send them into the working environment with?
When you say orientation, in what sense?
Around this question of why do you work?
Well, yeah, so we try to sensitize them to, we ask them, where do you see yourself going? Where do you
Yeah.
want to see yourself in the next 5 years? What do you aim to achieve? And, if you're telling us now that you want to be a waiter, how is that going to help you get there in the next 5 years? So we try to get them to think that way and, get them to think, connect the dots, know that, yes, okay, maybe in the next 5 years I want to own my business, but you have to start from somewhere. You have to start from somewhere, get the money that you need to, if you want to go back to school or do whatever, you need to start from somewhere. And even if it's something that is not along your career path, even if it's just, oh, I need this waiter job or this waitressing job to save money so I can go back to school. But then you're doing that with thought and purpose. You're not just working in a place just to work in a place. You have a purpose to
So
it.
it comes down to having a vision.
Yes.
Exactly.
We need to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll pick up this thread and start wrapping up the conversation. It's the Talk Career Radio Show, and this is, of course, Morning Crossfire with Tolu and Onome. Do stay with us. I almost forgot to. Having a conversation about why do you work? What gets you out of bed today, yesterday? What's going to get you out of bed on Monday, next week, next month? Why is it that you're pursuing a job? You're working, whether for somebody or for yourself. Let's take one phone call. That'll be our last phone call, hopefully, and then we'll wrap up on our end. Hello and good morning to you. All right, Ronke,
morning.
you're welcome.
Okay.
Good morning. You keep doing it because you love it.
And then you go back and live with your parents, or you're borrowing money from everybody.
Okay, now this is the thing. You know, we always talk about career planning. Yeah, we talk about needing to plan to get somewhere. They say it takes years to become an overnight success.
Yeah.
You understand? So the question first of all is whether you are right or ready to start your own thing, to start that thing that you love doing. I don't know if you get what I mean. There's always a growth process for everything. You understand? Before you take any decision, you be sure that you have the certain resources and the wherewithal to continue in that line. You understand? You weigh your options and be sure that yes, you can do it. I mean, before I stepped out of my own employment, there's certain things I had considered. You know, because I know that I have a family to feed at the end of the day. You know, and the economy was really not at its best at that time. You understand? So many things I had to also weigh and see how will I manage this until I will get there. You understand? To a point where I'm not considering how much things cost anymore. You understand? So we've talked about managing expectations before. You know, when you're making your decisions, you also consider if things go in one way, or the way you don't expect it to go, or you don't plan for it to go. What do you do then?
How do you get back to the drawing board?
Yeah.
Very true.
You know, so you don't just plunge in without considering various factors.
Like having a plan B or
Some of us are not very good at plan B.
I mean, part of the reason for this show is just to make people understand that wherever you are, it can be better. You understand? You may be doing your dream in one direction. What if you try it differently? Maybe you can make it better.
All right. Time is sadly not with us this Friday. She's going to give us information on how you can reach out to the Wave Academy. And, of course, Simi will let you know how you can reach him as well very quickly.
Okay, so I'd really like to hear from employers, people who are looking to hire people for their restaurant, hotels, sales outlets and pharmacies, wherever, offices. If you're looking for a receptionist, things like that, you can contact us by email, which is Wave Academies, MIES, Wave Academies, that's employers at waveacademies.org. I forgot the employers. So that's employers with an S at waveacademies.org. And you can call us on 0817 633 4892. That's 0817 633 4892. We're also on Instagram, which is just at Wave Academies. So
Alright,
follow
Mimi?
us.
All right. Or you can tweet at us at TalkCareerNG. You can send us emails at talkcareer@hrwise.com.ng, or you can call 080-9864-6476.
All right. It's time now for the world news. Stay with us.